Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the Plymouth Argyle Career Mode. We're into October now, where we face Wycombe away, Brentford at home, Huddersfield at home and a trip to St Andrews to face Birmingham. After a really good start, we've only lost 2 games in our first 12, so hopefully we can keep that good form going as we enter October. So to Adams Park to face Wycombe, we're going with a 4-4-2. Di Carvalho, Stevenson in the middle, Correa and Bury out wide. It's working quite well for us at the minute. Hopefully we can get a decent result against the side who followed us up last year but are struggling this year. They've got a Abita still at the back, McCleary who's always a problem, but we start on the front foot with a good early chance. Ball through to Oates, he takes it around the keeper but his touch is way too heavy and the ball runs out of play. As you can see, we're the best defensive team by a long way in terms of goals conceded this season. 3 goals conceded in 12 games. Amazing from our back 4 or back 5, we keep changing it up. Into the 28th minute now, good link up play between Stevenson and Bury down the left. The ball gets lofted in, can't quite get there. Di Carvalho with the shot, it's just close. Just whistles past that left hand post. Decent half volley, ball on the rise, managed to keep it down. Keeper's got nowhere near it, but it's just swerving away from the goal, which is really annoying. Just before half time now, in the injury time, Wycombe have been on the back foot for most of the game. Can they get a chance before the break? We can't really get near their winger. For some reason we just can't tackle McCleary at all. The block gets made, but it's still not there. Ball gets moved on. Oh, what a save. I'm so lucky that the whistle went there, because that was a tap in for the Wycombe attacking mid coming in. Like I say, Wycombe have had a fair amount of possession, but we've had all the action in terms of goals. Or shots even. We haven't scored any goals yet. But here we go, second half. Attacking down the right. Haymo and Johnson Clark-Harris linking up nicely. Ball comes into Bury, but it's cleared away. Di Carvalho gets it on the break. Left-footed shot, and it's a great save by the Wycombe keeper. Disappointed that we've not been able to convert yet, but we're playing quite well. We're creating chances, which is their main thing. And Correa's going to whip this corner in. Oh, it's saved again. Great headed chance by Bury at the front post, but the keeper's managed to keep the ball out. Clark-Harris turns it over into Correa, into Oates. Oh, and Oates, finally we get the breakthrough as Oates smashes it home from just inside the 6-yard box. We kept the play alive, the corner got cleared, but we pressed high, won the ball back and worked the ball straight into the box. Great through ball by Correa. Oates is there and he just whacks it home. He may not be the most tactile finisher, but when it comes to powerful shots, Oates is well on top of that one. And it's a great finish from our backup striker. He's getting a good run in the side at the minute due to changing the style. But can Wycombe get a chance in the last minute of injury time, or can we keep them out? Once again, we've got Ahmed on this time to cover at left back. And the ball's gone out of play, and that should be game. Great win on the away game. Really disappointing that we couldn't get a few more goals, but 3 points and another clean sheet as we entertain Brentford. If you look at Brentford's side, that is pretty much the side that came down from the Premier League last year, so we're expecting a tough game here. However, against some of the bigger sides, they do leave a bit more of a gap because they like to attack more, whereas the sides like Wycombe tend to be more compact and defend higher. So hopefully that might give us some chances. But they're attacking early down the left. Brian Mbembo hauls down Green. I think that's one of those that if you're the player, you're trying to press cross and he does a slide tackle instead. But it results in a free kick for us and an early yellow card from Buemo. As you can see, well, no justifying that. It's a reckless challenge and we go again. Just before half time now, Bury on the ball. Through to Clark-Harris, cuts back onto his favoured left foot, straight at Rea. Bury! And he's missed the goal completely. His shot on his weaker left foot goes right across the goal mouth. Rea, if he touched that, that would have been an own goal, but there was no one there for the tap in. And we create a good chance, but we just can't convert. Fairly even possession wise. We've had 3 shots. We've really restricted Brentford in terms of attacking play. They've had the ball, but we've not had a shot against us. As we go to the last 11 minutes of the game now. Buemo down the right. Green's shielded him off, but he's not managed to get the ball. He's cut back. Ruslev into Damsgaard, and it's well cleared there. And Clark-Harris, he gives the ball away. Mwepo into Damsgaard, into Sanse, and great play by Mengi just did a great interception and get the ball straight away. And we'll bring Oates on for the last few minutes of the game and see if we can add something else up top. Jacobs wins the ball into Clark Harris. Into Oates. Can Oates get a shot away? The keeper's just too good for him there. Keeper saved with his feet, and it's a 0-0 draw against Brentford. Decent result against a very good Premier League side. Surprised they came down, to be quite honest, because they are a good team. And there could be a fun career mode in the future. Huddersfield up next. They're playing 5 at the back. This is what I'm saying about the difference between the bigger teams and the smaller sides, if you like. That they will play their 5 back and it will be compact. You can see it here on the first highlight. They've got 5 at the back, 2 covering midfielders, but they will break. So they've got 3 up top, and Mahoney's going to bring the ball away. Sanderson's looking to cover off that through ball. Green's going to get out wide. We just can't quite get there to him. And Huddersfield keep the ball. Mahoney into Rowe. Onto High. Rowe again. They're just building nicely down the wing. Sanderson's completely out of position here, which could come back to bite us. Just can't clear the ball away at the minute. We try and clear it there and slide tackle instead. It's through to High. And Scott High scores from close range. With Sanderson out of position, it's really disappointing. They just pulled us all over the place and we just weren't good enough there. Green, I was trying to clear the ball there, instead he slides. Sanderson's out of position. It leaves a massive gap for Scott Hyde to just fire home. Stevenson in midfield, should be marking him, just watches him go, and Cooper's just not quick enough to get out. Huddersfield again, Rowe down that right hand side, they're really causing us problems against Green. Sanderson's had to come all the way out of position again. But we do turn the ball over this time into midfield. A nice one touch around the corner pass. Oates is through on goal. Let's see if we can get something from this. He's taking it wide, and he does finish. Great finish from Oates. That's 2 and 2 now. Well, 2 and 3, sorry, because he did come on against Brentford, to be fair. Not for long. But a great finish on the break. Getting the player in behind. Oates is quite quick. Really good. It's just his finishing is probably not as good as the other strikers in the team, but he managed to keep his head. Took it away from the keeper here with that touch, and it gave him the angle to fire into the bottom corner. 1-1 at half time, 34% possession. They are all over us. With their 5 back, they're just containing us so nicely. 56 minute. Tried to make a side there. It just can't get him. Garbutt's come on for Green to try and give us a bit more strength at the back. We just can't seem to dispossess their wingers at the minute. I don't know why. Foul on Hogg there. Really cheap foul. I was trying to block the shot, but in the end, it's just a cheap foul to give away. And Mahoney's going to stand over this one. We'll drop Clark Harris back onto the line to cover that post. So a nice free kick in, and Cooper's there to turn it over the bar. 85th minute now. Huddersfield have been all over us all game. We're lucky to still be in this, and they've got a chance here with 4 minutes to go. Good win by Sanderson. Can't quite get it away though. And it breaks out to Rowe. He finds High. Oh, look how much space Thomas has got there. Just all over the place at the back. And maybe we need to start looking at the 5 at the back again to see if we can just tighten up. We've been really good all season, as we saw in the graphic early on. We've only conceded 3 goals before this game all season. So there's nothing to panic about. Just need to be a bit smarter at the back. The through ball here, it's just Mengi goes to the ball and it leaves Thomas all on his own with neither of the midfielders covering him. Mengi can't quite get back across. He had to go for the ball. If not, the ball player would have had a shot. So we just had one less man back there, and that's going to cost us 3 points at Huddersfield. Away at Birmingham now. Bury's come in to the side. Di Carvalho, Stevenson in midfield. Jacobs comes in on the left to replace Bury, who's moved up top to give Oates a rest. And we're at St Andrews. And we're building quite well early on, but Bury gets dispossessed. Sanderson gets the ball to bring it out. Green's just looking after it. We're trying to play a bit more of a patient game. Looking out to Clark Harris, into Bury, into Clark Harris again. Oh, it's a good save, but Bury can't quite get there for the rebound. Back into Di Carvalho. Stevenson, no, he can't quite get there. And as you see from the little icon there at the end, Mengi has just had to go off injured, which is a real disappointment. You know, he's been superb for us since we signed him, and he does have the injury-prone trait, but it's not not happened until now. And unfortunately, that means that we'll probably be missing him for a few games. Great save by Cooper as we had to adjust. We didn't have a centre-back on the bench, so it meant Garbutt's coming at centre-back. And at half-time, we are hanging in there. Equal possession. We've had some good chances, but we've not really had a good attempt on goal yet. There's a poor pass there. Gives the ball away to Hogan, into Cornick. Cornick fires home into the top corner. It's been really difficult. We've changed the sliders around a little bit to make the gameplay a bit more difficult for us because we are flying at the minute. But the last 2 games we've been very poor at the back. So you can see Cornick here. Garbutt doesn't follow his run. Just give him that much time. And he smashes it into the top corner. 2 former Luton players there. Cornick and Garbutt playing against each other. And it's Cornick who comes out on top. Last 5 minutes now. Good play in front of goal. Jacobs with it, just looks after it. Back out to Berry, to Di Carvalho. And he shoots wide. These are the sort of half chances we've been having this game, and it's just not come off for us. Birmingham got with the ball as we go into the final minute of the game, into injury time. Cornick again. Through ball to Ida. It's a great save by Cooper, but that'll be the game, I think. They've got a corner. I don't think we'll get the ball up the other end in time for a chance. And they do head the ball over, but that's the end of the game as we lose consecutive games and concede 3 goals in the last 2 games. And Mengi's going to be out for 3 months. That's going to hurt, but that's why we put Rekic in on loan. We wanted that extra body in there just to be a backup player, so hopefully he can give us something there. We dropped down to 4th with 2 defeats. You can see our goal against has gone from 3 to 6 in those last 2 defeats. We could do with doing better. Huddersfield were struggling before they beat us. And yeah, we just need to get back onto winning ways. We face Stoke, Sunderland, Ipswich and Preston North End away in the next month. And hopefully we can get back to winning ways. Thanks so much for your support as always, guys. We'll see you next time.